Hello, yeah, is this the Brooks design team? You guys have done it again. This colorway, bosh. Sup guys, welcome back to the channel. So my name's Dave and I make content around running, shoe reviews and my life. And the shoe that I'm gonna be talking about today actually piqued my interest quite a lot. The colorway of this shoe pays homage to what I call the best looking shoe of 2024 so far. I'm talking about, of course, the Brooks Hyperion Max 2, and it's in for first review. It's pleasing to the eye, but is it pleasing to the feet? It is sexy, but is it too exy? I love how it's looking, but under some pace, does it get cooking? Okay, I'm done with it now. For today's first impressions review, I'm gonna be letting you guys know my thoughts and where I think that the Hyperion Max 2 fits into your shoe rotation. As a disclaimer guys, Brooks were nice enough to send me this shoe for the purpose of review, but they won't have any influence on what I say in this video and they won't be seeing the footage until it is posted on YouTube. And everything that I say guys, you should take with a pinch of salt. So something that works really well for me might not work really well for you. Everything I'm saying right now is my own opinion. Best thing you can do is go down to your local running store, try a whole bunch of shoes on, find out what works best for you and your foot, and then happy days. So I've ran about 50 Ks in these bad boys now, and I think that I'm just about ready to start talking. So firstly guys, it's got a 37mm stack with a 6mm drop. So this is definitely a lot higher. I think it's about 5mm higher than the previous iteration. It's got an engineered woven mesh upper. And to be honest guys, this upper is so good. One thing I noticed on my first run is this upper is so breathable. It's got holes in the top. And while I was running, it was quite a windy day. I could feel the wind coming through the front of the shoes and like cooling my feet down. So that was a really cool experience that I haven't really experienced in any other shoe. It comes with like a really stretchy, comfortable, very minimal tongue. And they've brought back the laces. Like any shoes that have these ribbed laces, it's just a massive win for me. I feel like the Lockdown is always just immaculate with those, super comfortable, and these shoelaces are not coming untied no matter what. I promise you that, guys. It's got a reasonable amount of padding around the heel, and it's got the big, I think is it called an elf's ear heel counter that kind of like sits up a bit higher on your Achilles. The look of them, I think it works. Sometimes it can look a bit funny with the big ear on the end, but I think they've done a really good job and I think it is quite comfortable. The upper is like, it actually is quite stretchy and it's a fair bit of room in the toe box as well. So it just ended up being like quite comfortable to walk around in and obviously run in. Yeah, big points for just the upper construction on this one and obviously just big points on this sexy colorway. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just a massive fan of it having Brooks written there. I think the color of it and just how it's written there, it just looks sick. It's like really aesthetic to me. I think Skechers, I like watched the Believe in the Run review of this shoe and they were like saying it reminds them of that Skechers shoe that said speed. I don't think that's fair to compare these to Skechers because I think it looks freaking sick. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Let me know in the comments. But it's got a Pebax Speedvault plate. So it's not a carbon plate. The best way I could compare this would be to an Endorphin Speed 4 from Saucony where they've got that nylon plate. I think this is very similar to that. So I think this is kind of their version of adding a bit of a plate to give it a bit of extra pop. Although I think they probably could have got away with not having it because I think, yeah, the plate has made it feel a little bit firmer than it needs to be. Probably would have just been okay with this nitro infused like DNA flash foam. But yeah, so I think that's kind of the idea of why they've put that Speedvault board in between the foam. But after saying all of that about the shoe, how is it underfoot? So I think this might be Brooks' answer to a plated super trainer, with it being described as highly cushioned and super lightweight. Its rapid roll technology, working together with its Speedvault plate, pushes you forward with each stride, and it feels decently cushioned. But in my opinion, it is quite firm and it doesn't really have that pop that I was after. So Brooks seems to have stuck with the DNA Flash foam, which is the same as the Hyperion Elite 4 and also the Hyperion Max in the previous edition, but it looks like they've added a little bit more foam. The foam, it's not good or bad for me, it's just okay. To be honest guys, it's not really a daily trainer for me. I think this is more geared for up-tempo or speed sessions. And to be honest, I think it's a little bit too firm for me to wear on a long run. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm actually kind of coming around to the more firmer side of shoes lately. But especially for a long run, I feel like I just need it to be a little bit more protective underfoot. So where do I think the Hyperion Max 2 fits into your shoe rotation? I think that it fits in as an up-tempo trainer that you can wear on your speed sessions in replacement to a racer or a carbon-plated super shoe. It may feel a little bit harder to do the reps in these, but I think the benefit is definitely there in wearing a more comfortable and slightly heavier shoe. So when it comes to race day, you'll be floating down those roads, well, hopefully anyway. Full review coming after I put a good probably 250 kilometers in these. And to be honest, it's probably gonna take me a while as I have lots of other shoes that I need to put some Ks in to review as well. And I don't think I'm gonna be reaching for these too often, just when I have so many other really good choices out there. And like I said earlier, it is a bit more on the firmer side. And even though I am liking the firmer shoes lately, I feel like this one is just kind of lacking that pop, lacking that oomph that I would look for my speed days. Just really lacking that bit of protection that I would look for on my long runs at the moment. So did you cop a pair of the Hyperion Max 2s? Did you like them? Did you get to try the first ones? Are they worse than the first ones? Let me know in the comments how you're getting on with the shoe, guys. That's gonna conclude my first impressions review of the Hyperion Max 2, guys, from Brooks. Thank you so much for watching. If you wanna like this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel, that would be amazing. That way you don't miss any of my future shoe reviews. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hello, yeah, is this the Brooks design team? You guys have done it again. This colorway, bosh.